the stream, another episode of Hypermarket Billionaire. We had to restart the stream. For some reason, YouTube was not showing my channel as being live. Let's see if that's the case again. There we go. Okay. Now we're showing up. So, exciting episode. We're not going to open the store just yet. So much to discuss. So, we did expand the store. We built walls here on the outside, and it was able to let us build a little further out, so we kind of added on to the walls. Kind of covered up the storage here, but all the storage racks, look at that, completely full, not a single item missing. And then you got these kind of expansion to the store, to the walls out. So looks good though. So let's go on a quick tour. We'll go around to the stock. Oop, we got a random box there. Huh, that wasn't there yesterday. Let's go trash this real fast, and then we'll go back around the side. There we go. Ooh, what's up, Howard? Thanks for jumping in, man. So all these racks completely, I mean, it took forever. This was a massive, I think I streamed for 4 hours last night, and we didn't have even maybe 3/4 of this done, but I had to wind up grinding to get the rest of this done. But there's not a single rack empty. I mean, we've stocked 234 items, I think, to have their own rack, each rack for each item. So, and once again, my store looks different because we built onto it. So everybody's probably wondering. You can expand out some. Hey, that's good, Howard. Get comfortable, man. It's going to be a long stream, I think. But we did expand out, and the walls look good. I didn't think it would let us do it. I just had this idea to try to build on. It won't let you go too much further than here to go out of bounds, but it's pretty neat that it actually lets you build out in the parking lot. Couldn't build walls around the storage racks out here, but maybe that's something they'll add in the future. And it's run smooth. That's the good thing. It just takes 10 hours to load in, and then storage. Once again, I mean, no empty. Each shelf here is one item. That's it. It's one item for everything. We're packed all the way. Yogurt, salt, everything. Every item. Cold. And that's not even at this thing. I think maybe we had 100 racks back here in the back. And then our custom storage room is packed as well from top to bottom. All the shelves are full. There's not a single item missing. I mean, we literally made sure that everything was good from day one to restart when we open, because we really wanted to show the efficiency of keeping your storage organized like this. Also, your stockers would not make a mess. I mean, they're literally going to only put boxes where the tags are at now. You won't see them take and put a box of brushes over here with the irons, because there's no brush tag. They're only going to come over here. Same deal, once a customer orders product off the shelf, you'll see how perfectly it works. Once they order product off the shelves, stockers will come, grab the box, bring it out, restock it, take the box back. So they're only going to pull from stock, and then I'll show you guys once again, if you missed yesterday's stream, how we reorder our product from our storage rack. So, but yeah, everything is perfect. I mean, there's no empty slots at all. I double checked. Real tedious. I missed a few items last night, so I had to go back and add new racks in here to make it look to make the items get restocked up like they should be. But yeah, perfect. I mean, there's not an empty slot at all. And that's kind of how we want it when we restart the store. So we'll just run through today's day. We got probably a minute or so before we run through, and then we'll restart tomorrow, hard cashiers, and I'll show you guys how perfect this system works. I mean, and we do have room to expand. If they add more items to the game, which they will, we we do have some racks that we just have multiple of the same item. Let me see. Yeah, so like we have multiple of the same books on shelves. I mean, we do have a little bit extra floor space. We have so many racks, storage displays of TVs. There's a lot of stuff that we have multiples on that we could probably take out and add. And keeping it like this, we won't ever have to restart the store. I mean, we can literally take one rack out or display or put new displays in, and just stock new items. We won't have to do anything drastic. I mean, storage is the only thing that I worry about that we'll have to try to figure out how we'll fit more stuff in. But I mean, everything is stacked. We carry a lot. I mean, this took a long time to organize, long time. Um, but it was worth it. It was a lot of just ordering boxes, and then just sitting around watching stalkers to stock everything. I also like this idea too, though, blocking off the trash cans, because I can't tell you how many times I've running by too fast and run into the trash can and have to go back and get another box. And I will say a tip for you guys: we do have a couple glitched out racks. I don't know if they fixed themselves or restarted. Um, yeah, they fixed themselves. So always saving, quitting the game, restarting fixes a lot of the glitches that wind up happening, which is very rare. But if you pick up a rack and you're moving the rack, do not walk the rack into the trash can, as the product will start to dwindle off the rack into the trash can. It'll freeze up that rack, and you won't be able to put more stuff on the rack. You'll just have empty slots. So, but then save and quit, or just quit and restart your game back, and that'll fix that problem. But I did have to block off some of the trash cans. I just feel like that's a better idea. I don't know. I'm curious to see if our stalkers will be able to get to the product here in the middle, to put those items on the shelves. If they can't and we blocked it off, then I'll just have to take these out, um, which is fine. Like I said, it's not like it's a major amount of room anyways. All I did was just create more cover. You can't really see into the windows into the store now like you could before, but so that's fine. I mean, it just a different type of look. Just want to test some stuff out. Couldn't block off this trash can completely, but you can't. Well, in case you can get to it, we might have to put a fence here or something to keep away from it. Yeah, we pretty much just built on, and I would love for more like building expansion options in the game. Um, that'd be nice. I mean, I think being able to build more than just walls would be pretty neat. You know, maybe hang stuff on the walls. You know, change the wall colors. Of course, the color design would be nice as well to be able to change, but I think the building aspect would be pretty nice, to just customize your own store. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the trash cans, you know, you can lose a lot of stock that way, especially if you don't have a lot of extra money. It can be a pain in the butt. You know, I can't tell you how many times when I first played and was learning and new to the game, where I'd have my delivery point really close to the trash can. Well, not too close. I guess the closest you can get is right here, but if you have 100 boxes and they're all falling, they eventually start building up and they go into the trash can. And I thought I was delusional, but I would hear the trash noise just bang, bang, bang. And I started watching and testing it out, and they would go directly in the trash. So, you know, so they definitely maybe need to change that, to keep the trash cans from eating your product, so to speak. I mean, we have enough go bad from cold, right? We don't need the trash cans to take any more from us. The hypermarket demons are very cruel sometimes. So yeah, we're almost there. We're about to go directly into tomorrow. We'll open the store up and then kind of just follow around the stalkers, and not the stalkers, but the stalkers. Follow around the stalkers until hopefully we don't have any stalkers coming to our store. And then we'll see how perfect this setup is. It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome, guys. You'll see the more product or more racks that you have in your store with product, the
Attention
easier it is
shoppers,
for your
the
stalkers to
hypermarket will
actually
be
keep your
closing
store
soon. Please proceed to the
stocked.
checkout areas.
There we
Thank
go.
you for shopping with us.
We have our AI robotic voice over the intercom telling us the day is about to end. And I don't know how much money I spent on all this stock. literally didn't keep track. But I mean, it's for some reason we can't go under $1 billion, and I've tried to spend as much as possible. Um, there we go. All right, day's over with. Let's go to the next day. There we go. All right, let's open the store. See if we can't waste an hour getting to the open sign. All right, and then let me go hire our stalkers, and we'll take a tour and watch the perfect setup with the perfect day happen. Hopefully, hopefully customers act right. We'll just go 9. I don't think we'll need 9. I mean, I've never needed 9 for this store this size, because I mean it's just so simple. You'll see the logic that happens, and it just makes it so easy for them to keep up. See, customers have already started buying, so they run, well, they don't run. Stalkers will never run, let's be real. But they walk over to the shelf, they put one item on there, and take the box back. I mean, it's that simple for these guys. And then, of course, you won't have to reorder for a long time because your shelves are already stocked. So, but they're not going to make a mess. This is going to stay organized as long as you leave those tags on the shelf. So this guy, I don't know where he's probably going to stock something over in this area. But you got 9 to go throughout the store, so I mean they're going to hit all the areas possible. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to the back. Let's see what he winds up getting. But if you'll notice, the customers take a lot longer in the store, and they browse around. So. And this is going to be probably like one item, and then that's it. I don't know what she's going to put on the shelf. And then you'll see at the end of the day how long it takes to get the customer out of here. It takes 3 times as long as a normal day to get everybody out of your store. So that's the only bad part. But like I said, I'm not worried about leveling our cash at this point. Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's a quick. I mean it's maybe one item and then bam, gone. So it's that simple. It's not like it is earlier level when you're frantically rushing around trying to keep everything stocked up. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that at an early level you don't have 300-400 shelves of product in your store. You only have an X amount, and it's definitely not that as much. And then they bring it back to the shelf, so no mess at all. It's a revolving door, and they keep your stock organized and straight. Then we'll keep an eye. We'll follow around the customer just to show you how slow the process is. We'll watch these guys here because they look suspicious. I mean, she's wearing an outfit inside of another guy, so I don't know what they're doing. There we go. So let's see what he's going to buy. So he's going to sit here and think about pepper. And you can tell, I mean, it's literally that long for every item. I mean, but this goes through 1,000 customers. Your store can only hold so many at a time while you have people on the parking lot waiting to get in the stores. Wow. Real long time. He's got to think about this pepper. I don't know, this must be a really life-changing purchase. So, as you can tell how long it's taken customer just to buy one item. The stalkers easily keep up because of how length of time it's taken to buy. There's no way they'll ever get behind or run out spend a whole 8-hour day in the store thinking about buying pepper. Man, just buy the pepper. Wow. Seems like he's struggling. Might not be all there. He might be having some issues. Or maybe he doesn't have the money and he's thinking about taking the pepper for free when I turn my back. So I'm gonna keep an eye. They're all doing the same thing too, though. Everybody's taking so long just to buy one item. We're gonna be getting close into the day, and this guy's still standing here at the pepper. Come on, just take one and go, man. I'll give it to you at this point. I'm not even gonna charge you for it. I just need you to buy it and move on. So the customer speed is something I think probably needs to be increased. I'm not sure, the logic behind the customers. As you can tell, some move faster than others. See, she's already moved on, and she came in after this guy. So I'm not sure what the actual logic is per item, and what makes them move faster or slower. But you can tell that some of them, she's been here a while, he's been here all day. They've been at this one spot, not touched one single item. So maybe it's an asset thing. Maybe only a certain amount of customers can pick up items at a time. I'm not sure. Yeah, she's leaving too. Oh, he's moving. On the move. Let's go. Where we going, man? TV, PC, t-shirts. Let's see where he's going next. Yeah, that literally almost took the whole day. Where'd he go? He almost lost us. He tried to lose us. Alright, so he's going to go over here and he's going to purchase an abstract pattern base. And let's see how long this takes, because it'll be 9 o'clock in no time. Stand here. Yeah, so all items in the game you can increase up to 9%. So I'll show you, just for instance, this one here right now, we don't have it set at 9%. I have too many items to worry about trying to make every item 9%. It would take too long. I mean, the profits would be low on some of these items. So let's go 9% on this would be 136.25. So watch this. He's gonna buy. We're not gonna have any complaints at all. 136.25. All right, 9%. This guy will still buy. We won't have any customer complaints at all on these items. So 9% does work across the board. Some items it's weird. You can actually go above 9%. I'm able to go to like 10%. Sometimes I've seen 11, 12%. So I don't know the consistency behind going above 9%, but I do know 9%
Attention
works
shoppers,
100%
the
of the time.
hypermarket will be closing
Every time.
soon.
You're never going to have a customer
Please proceed to the checkout areas.
9%
Thank you for
purchase.
shopping with us.
See, this is ridiculous. See, so now at the end of the day, we finally have probably 1,000 people in our store at the same time. If you've noticed, the money counter is barely going up. That means if I go check the self-checkout, which we'll probably do if this guy ever heads that way, it's probably packed. We have 40 or 50, I don't know, 40 to 50 self-checkouts, which is a lot. If I was carrying one item, then they would have already bought and left the store, and it would have been easy, and we could have closed the store and went on to the next day. But the more items, or the more racks and shelves you have, I should say, the longer it takes. And once again, like I said, I hope this is something that gets sped up and fixed. Because I really don't want my one in-game day to be an hour long. I'd rather like it to be a little bit faster, especially when a normal day with less stock and inventory only takes 12 minutes, 13 minutes at my level. So it's kind of a huge, drastic, that's a drastic difference. Plus the money amount. I mean, like I said, for me, it doesn't matter on the money amount or the level. But if you're trying to have a store like this size and you're not the same level, or you're not as high of a level, or have as much money, and you're trying to get through days, this definitely won't help you. This is crazy. I mean, literally, I don't know if anybody's keeping time, but he's been in this store from the jump, from the open of the day, which has been now probably going on 10, 11 minutes. So, and he still hasn't left. He's just standing there along with a lot of other folks. So I don't know. It's taken him a minute to process. I don't know. Pepper. He bought pepper, so I don't know what he's going to do with that pepper in this face. Maybe he's thinking of something and coming up with an idea. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to take a while, maybe. We'll just watch him. Once he goes to self-checkout, it'll be a while from there, and then we'll go check out some other stuff, and we'll move on to some money strategies. Because I have some people asking for some more money strategies for early levels, so I don't know if anybody's interested in that or not, but it's pretty simple. I'll show you a quick setup, how I managed to get to $1 billion. And the high level I'm at, also with the day I'm at. So literally, you would think that me being on day 1368 that I probably played like 1,000, 2,000 hours, and I haven't. That's absolutely not true. I've only played a little over 350 for this store, so that's still a lot. But I've seen a handful of people that have way more hours than me, 500 hours. I've seen a guy that has 1,000 plus hours. So, and they're a lot lower level. Their day count's a lot lower. So it really just depends on what your goal is in this game and what you want to do. But that's okay. I mean, everybody plays their own way, goes at their own pace, and that's the beauty of this game, is the freedom to do what you want to do, and it's something that you can always put down for a week or two. 2 weeks, you get busy, life comes along, and you can just come back to it like you didn't miss a beat and pick it up. And it doesn't take long. 2 minutes for one day, and then you just go on to the next day, and then maybe you can't play again until later on. So it's not like you have to put a lot of time into this game. But this is a rewarding game. The more time you put into it, the better it gets. Now the big question for me is, where do I go from here with my store being maxed out? Can't expand any further. We have literally maxed out the game, so to speak. I mean, because we could always level up and go for more money, but that's, at this point, that's not really something that I'm interested in doing. The grind was long and tedious to get to this high level anyways, and I think we're 95 is the max for license right now, so we're almost 50 levels ahead of the max license. So I don't think the developers are going to add another 50 levels of license in the next month or 2 months. So I think we're in the clear. I think we're ahead of the curve, so to speak. So once they start adding new license and product to the game, that'll be exciting. We'll just purchase them, which I highly doubt there'll be $1 billion for the license. So we'll probably purchase them. They'll probably go up, a couple $100,000 for the license, and then the product, and then we'll put it on the shelves. And I'm hoping that they add more pricier items. I'd love to see way more price items, maybe better speakers, better computers, better phones, something that's going to cost way more. Did we lose our guy? Ah, I took my eye off the prize. Where'd he go? Oh man, I think he lost us. No, maybe he didn't. Where's he at? I took my eye off the guy, and I think he split us. Oh, I think he left us. Wow. I really think I don't know where he went. Alright, so that guy got away. Oh, there he goes. Alright. Wow, I thought this guy was gone. I was going to say that's the fastest guy I ever saw. Alright, let's go see what he's buying next. I mean, it's way past close. Why is this guy, why do we have thousands of people in our store way past close? Oh, he's buying a book. Alright, so we're going to go on from him because he's just like everybody else. But you see how slow the customers are. They move so slow. And like I said, that's the only part that's aggravating a little bit. It doesn't bother me at all though, because it gives me a chance to cover some topics on logic, and just do some testing and test out the limitations of the game. You can see how smooth it's still running with everything going on. But look how slow these self-checkouts are. I mean, we have a lot. I mean, it takes customers so long, one per self-checkout, and they're just standing there. It takes forever. We'll go outside and see if there's anybody waiting in the parking lot. I don't think we have anybody waiting out here. Okay, so at least we have everybody in the store, and they're still coming in, so that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, so it's way past close, and we just got people still creeping in the store. Ridiculous, huh? That's crazy. So, it got me to thinking, guys. I don't know if you've tried to go out of bounds to try to check out everything, but it's kind of crazy. So throughout the day, during the day, you can jump up on this wall. During the day, you can see, looks like construction maybe going on in the background, a little sand parking lot. But at night, for some reason, the assets disappear and it's nothing but an open space. So it's got me wondering what the idea and inspiration was behind the backdrop, and what they were thinking to leave this like an open drop at night. But I get bored throughout the day because there's nothing to do. Literally, I don't have to do a single thing. And as slow as our inventory will run down back here in the stock area, we won't have to do hardly anything at all. And it's literally nothing. But for instance, here's what we do though when we do reorder product. We're reordering from the shelves. So wow, okay, so we do have some. We sold all these, didn't we? No, we didn't. We're gonna buy 2 of those because I have a feeling there's some boxes out. So what you do, guys, is you're essentially just reordering from your stock area. You're not reordering from your shelves. That's where people make the mistake, and then you have leftover boxes. Stockers put them, they don't know where to put all the boxes, right? So doing it this way, you'll never have a mess, and you shouldn't have extra boxes. As long as you follow the rule, always try to wait till you're missing 1 or 2 items and then reorder. You never want to let the supply go all the way down to almost nothing and then reorder. We've sold a little bit. I was surprised how much we sold on that product, but we're gonna make our rounds here and see what all's missing on the shelves. It shouldn't be much, I mean, because the customers can only purchase so many items. They can't come in and shop till they drop, so to speak. Let's see, so we're pretty good. Most items we're not seeing a whole lot of stock decrease on. We'll go down the middle area here and see if we have anything missing. but they're gonna restock. Ordering by the box, they're gonna restock. Well, order 2,000. Nope, we didn't even need to do that. So we wasted. See, so, but that's okay. Those will sit there outside. I think that's probably the same there, but those will sit outside. Yeah, until some of these shelves become empty, and they'll just restock them on the shelves. That's not a big deal. Let's see where this one's going to go. Probably in the same spot. Yeah, so that's what they do. They all tag team and go restock like 1 or 2 items at a time. Probably the same deal on this one too. We're just going to go ahead and reorder. It doesn't matter. Gives us something to do versus just standing here doing nothing. There's not much. We'll go ahead and go outside, check the racks outside, see what they look like. But this, it makes it so easy doing it this way. You don't have to worry about frantically walking around every shelf, trying to do the guesswork and figure out what you need to order. And I don't even think, honestly, I don't think you'd have to reorder. You know, I think a lot of high-level people that I've seen and watched. Well, not a lot, but I've seen a few where they're reordering only 1 or 2. What is this? They're only ordering like a couple products every 3, 4, 5 days, and not even hiring stockers every day. And that's essentially, we don't have to hire them every day, and we definitely don't need 9 every day. All right, let's go look inside. Check some of this other stock room here. Come on now. Not missing anything. There, 1 box they would make it through the day, especially as slow as everything's moving. Yeah, there's just so much inventory that we don't have to order. And what is this? Oh, that's ordered. Yeah, those are the extra boxes I've ordered that I didn't need to, and they'll just sit there. So that's the biggest thing. You know, maybe not. We might let the shelves run down a little lower for the storage before we start ordering product, so we don't have extra boxes sitting there waiting. But either way, when we have a slot that opens up, they'll jump in there and refill it. But yeah, that's pretty much the perfect setup. There's not a whole lot more to make it any better than we already got it. So money making strategies, guys. Let's talk about that real quick. And it's real simple. It's not hard to do. This works at all levels, and it's pretty fast and efficient for grinding. For grinding level, grinding XP and cash. Literally. This strategy here, you just want to find the highest profit item in the game. So the highest profit item that you have unlocked, essentially, is what I meant to say. So you'll go to your computer. Let's go over to the computer here. Yeah, I've tried that. More sorting them out. I tried sorting them out more, and it didn't really help. We had them spaced out more and less in here, and then I had some on the other side of the building, and it still didn't help. And once again, like I said, I don't know what the logic is and why they slow down. But when I was down to less items that I carried, less racks, it moved faster, way faster. But yeah, we'll go back to that. Let's talk about money. So whatever the highest item in the game that you have, profiting item, is what you need to sell. You just want to sell that one item, whatever that might be. So what you're going to look for is you're going to look for the market price. Let's say, for instance, the market price on this one is $6.20. The unit price is $3.99. So that right there is going to be the difference in your profit. So you're literally making like $2.20 on that. That's not going to cut it. So you're looking you're looking for whatever that might be, whatever the highest item you have is. And I think in order, I don't know about since the update how the difference is, but I think um, for lower level, it's always going to be the t-shirts, right? So when you unlock the t-shirts, the clothing, that's going to be the way to go. Let's see if I can find my clothing's on the other side over here, I think. Yeah. Oh, these people need to go on, huh? Yep. So these shirts, charcoal stripe shirts. I think when you're earlier level, this is going to be your high money maker for you. You're making a $16 profit on them. You increase it by 9%, it's going to be more than that. You focus, get you a couple floor displays, maybe 3, 4 of them, have as much as you can afford. You're going to put them right here in this area, right here by the clothes side. You need to move your computer over here, right here by the clothes side. Um, and it's a lot easier if you have stalkers unlocked. If you don't have the stalkers unlocked or the floor displays, I would still say stock only t-shirts until you get enough money and just focus on working the till until you get those unlocked. And then is when you can really start to see it take effect and everything will be like AFK pretty much. I mean, all you have to do is order and then go from there. But you want to have your floor displays right here and order as much as you can to fill those up. You know, when you order, and then when you hire your stockers at the beginning of the day, you want to order all your boxes. You want to order as many boxes as you can that fill up those racks because they're going to have to replace those. The biggest thing that makes this work so great is the distancing. You want to make sure your delivery point is right here as well. You don't want to have it too close to the trash can and you lose your product. But if it's right here, now your stalker only has a walk from here to here to stock. It's faster for them. It's not like them walking 5 minutes for one box. It's fast. So they're going to be able to keep everything stocked up. It's just so much quicker. They can go from here to here and then keep it stocked up. Also, the customers will purchase and get out of your store faster. The days go by faster. You'll have customers coming in, just flying in, grabbing the product, going and checking out. Another thing that helps that out as well is having your self-checkouts on the opposite side of the building. This creates more travel time for the customers, which gives you a little bit of a slowdown, just enough for your stockers to still maintain the advantage of keeping the product stocked on the floor displays, because your product will sell really, really fast. And if you don't do that, you won't be able to keep up. If your self-checkouts are anywhere in this area close by, you won't be able to keep up. They will buy everything, and you'll have to help out, and it'll be a scramble every day. But doing that, you'll be able to grind and grind and grind and grind until your next license unlocked. You'll make quick money, quick fast money. And then your next license, you'll be able to purchase all that stuff. You'll have plenty of money, and then you'll move up from there. I went from selling the charcoal t-shirts, then I unlocked the Phantom t-shirts. These t-shirts here, profit went up on those, 20 bucks. So I sold those, profit went up. And then after I unlocked those, I think the next high level item was vases. And they obviously moved vases down to a lower level now. But the vases, some of the vases are higher priced items. And then after that, which I grinded on that for a long time, but after that, I unlocked the highest pricing item in the game and haven't found one since. And I'm surprised this wasn't an actual level 95 or 140 at the time price item, because, or that they didn't adjust the price of the item because of the profit on it. But it's these Hex dumbbell sets. These things are here. They are expensive, but the profit on them marked up 9% is $826.50. Selling only this item, I was able to make over $3 million a day profit. With that, going with 1,000 customers a day at a higher level, you're getting quick XP and you're getting quick cash. So, yeah, the checkout being far away just helps a whole lot. I mean, you got to try to give your stalkers a chance, because in real life, if you go into a huge store, a Walmart, and in real life, Walmart stalkers, for instance, they're broke down by section, right? So you're not going to have the same stalker working the whole entire store. He might be over in home goods or frozen goods. He's not going to work all areas. So you can't realistically expect one stalker or 9 of them to go across the whole store and keep everything stocked. So Yeah, so you kind of got to think a little bit of that logic too. But yeah, once you unlock these hex weights, there you go, there you go. Yeah, it's exciting, man. There's always new stuff to figure out with this game. I'm still trying to learn new stuff and test out new stuff, and then with the training system, I'm really excited for the training system. I really think if you have everything set up properly and it's working efficiently now and you understand the logic, I have a feeling with the training system, it's just going to make it even better. If I can assign, 3 stalkers just to work the back area, the storage area, and then the other ones to, maybe unload boxes, throw trash away. I don't know. There's many, many different options and possibilities with that. So, but that'll be exciting. But like I said, I think that the next focus, and I'm gonna probably request it in the Discord, is for the customer logic to be looked at and maybe sped up because it's a long time. I mean, we've been closed for a long time. It's way past 10 p.m. Right now. It's probably 8 a.m. again. I mean, we should be on day 2 or 3 by now. We could have gone through a lot of days by now, but we haven't. There's just too many customers in the store, and they're not leaving like they need to be. And I was really shocked. Like I said, I don't know if this will be a change the developers make. I did see one item price that got changed with the update. Excuse me. One item that did get changed was another high-selling item that I used to sell, and I noticed they did change the price on it. And I think it's these right here, the traditional earthen vase. That's not it. It's the artistic glaze vase. Where is the artistic glaze vase? I don't know. You might have to actually go to the computer to find it to see. But the profit changed. They definitely changed the number for the price. Let's go check out the computer real quick. Let's go see if I can't find it on the computer. It'll be a lot easier than having to look on the shelf. But it was a high selling item, and they did change the price. Maybe it's because they didn't want the profit to be as high because they lowered the actual lowered the level on the product for requirement to unlock it on the license. And that makes sense because if it was a high selling item at a low level, we would make so much money so fast that just high level would just be useless. Where's it at here? Artistic glaze. Did I pass it already? There it is. Okay, I know I wasn't making it up. Yeah, this item right here. So it can now cost $210, and the market price is $250. So you're only making a minimal amount, $40 on it, and it's pretty expensive to begin with now too. So price before on it was 99 bucks unit price with a market price of $250. So that's 150 with a markup. I mean. So that's a huge profit. That was a 70, I think, a level 70 item. So you were making pretty good, but they did lower the requirement, like I said, so that might have been why they raised the price on it. Yeah. Let's go check something out. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's check on the doghouses. I've heard a lot of people say that the doghouses sell so fast that people can't keep up with them. I've never had that issue before, but yeah, that's true. Look at that. Doghouse is gone. So, let's go check our inventory and see if we have any doghouses in stock. I used to have 4 display racks. I just wanted to test out this theory and see, or this strategy, and see if that actually worked to help keep them in stock, but I don't think it does. I know we got them back here somewhere. Problem is, I don't know where everything's at, honestly. A lot of stuff. I can tell you the vicinity, but I can't tell you the exact rack. I know it's back here somewhere. Let's see if they've even stocked any of that. I don't think they have. That it? Yeah. So they have not taken any of these off the shelf. So this is one of those items where we might not be able to keep stocked up. So I don't know why. Maybe we need to raise the price on these things and people are not buying them as often. Maybe we need to make some people angry. have some unsatisfied customers. That might actually work. We're going to try that. We're going to try to raise the price to where it might be an issue. Wow, that's why. Okay. I was thinking there was two per box. That was absolutely my fault. I only have one rack with those, so that's why. So we're gonna have to figure something out on this. We're gonna order another box, 2 boxes on those, but we're gonna adjust the price because dog houses, too much on the dog houses. All right, I have my calculator here. Let's see, we're actually gonna go 15% because I think. I don't know. Maybe we can find a balance and keep people from buying as many of these. We'll sell these for 138. So that's going to be way too high. We're going to be in the red big time. But let's see. We'll have to go up on. Let's see if we can buy them. But that's yeah, that's big. I guess I'll throw away my own box. I usually leave my boxes. It's pretty bad. I usually just throw the boxes on the ground. And I let the stalkers just pick them up and take them to the trash. They have enough to do, right? Let's see. That was the only item that I think really needs some work. Yeah, see, he went ahead and put another one on there. We don't usually order from the shelf, but I know since it's one per box, now we have another box missing. So, got to figure out something on that. That means maybe somebody actually paid 138 for it with a 15% markup. So if that's the case, we'll keep an eye out at the end of the day and we'll look and see. If it was a 15% markup, we'll keep testing that item and see. I mean, it's not like we're making a huge profit on that one, but it'd be interesting to know that we can go 15% high on markup on some items. So, all right, we're gonna do a check back here and see because I know we need some items. This stuff, that's one thing I don't like about just having one rack for some items because they're going to sell out a little bit faster than others. But I think they can keep it stocked. There are some items though that just there's not many per box. And that's kind of frustrating because you have to have a limited stock that way. Don't know why. I think that's one of the products we order too much of. Doghouse. Okay. Let's order another one of those. I'm pretty sure that we need another. Okay. So these pictures do not go back here. I don't know why they dropped them. Well, that's the thing though. The logic sometimes though on the stalkers, they get ADD. You can order X amount of boxes and then decide to order something else, and then they just drop a box and then go stock something else. They definitely have ADD. Wow, this is crazy. I mean, I don't know how long it's been now, but one day is lasting like one day in real life. Yeah, everything else is good though. I mean, we haven't had to worry about too much else. Okay. Maybe we're starting to have some items back here that need to be reordered. I won't check stock. I don't think checking it right now to reorder after we just stocked everything up yesterday. We're not going to have too much to order. It'd be kind of a waste. So we'll probably just let everything run down just a little bit and then maybe go a couple days before we start reordering everything. Or reordering anything because we're not going to need a lot. I mean, what says? That doesn't even go nowhere near there. Somebody had a box, probably ordered something, and they decided to drop it and run and pick up something else. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and close the store. I don't know if that's gonna keep people from still coming in, because they are still coming in the store. That's ridiculous. What level are you again, Howard? I know you told me, but I forgot. I think Howard's still in here. He might not be. Howard might have dropped out. We're on console. This is actual gameplay from PS5, so there's no PC setup here, nothing like that. I can't see who all's actually in the chat. I just know I have two people in. I just don't know who it is. So whoever that other person is, welcome in. I don't know if you play this game or have the game. If you don't, you definitely should get it. It's definitely worth it. 16, okay. Level 16. That's not bad. Yeah, you're really early level. You'll level up really fast. And you restarted, right? What level were you before you restarted? So there's a lot of boxes here. Yeah, this is probably about the max. I mean, this is a lot. Like I said, 350 game hours. We've pretty much tapped out the capacity of what we can do. 59, still got to say. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing that I think they're planning on adding soon is to have multiple saves, which is definitely important. I do think that should be a possibility. I actually accidentally erased my level 61 game at one point and almost didn't restart playing this game when that happened because the XP was so high. You didn't have the XP meter. You couldn't even see how much XP you needed. You couldn't see any of that. And all you have is that little bar, and the bar would slowly move. You know, it took a lot longer for levels. And to have a level 61 game erased, it was very upsetting, and I almost didn't restart back. So. But now it's more grind friendly, I should say. It does take a little bit of time to still get to level 95, but level 140 before it was definitely a grind. But 350 hours, 400 hours for this game that I put in so far, or for somebody else in the future to put those type of hours in to max the game out and get, you know, to about end game, so to speak, is pretty good. Wow, golly, yeah, I jumped back and forth. So one thing I did on console, you can create another user under your accounts on your PlayStation. Create another user and log into that user, and it will let you have a new save under that user. So that's essentially what I did. I bought the PlayStation 4 version as well. And started a new game on there in a new store just to test out some things as well. And then I thought about the idea of starting another user under PlayStation 5 and just create another save. So I actually have 3 stores. The other 2, one is like level 60 something, and the other one is early level, maybe 20, 25. I don't know if I'll ever go back to those. I might. I'll definitely probably go back to the level 61 just to maybe come up with some new designs and try out some new stuff in the future. Maybe if I want to rearrange my store. Oh, and PC, yeah. PC, it's probably a lot easier to create multiple saves and not have to worry about deleting your game, because that is where a risk. I do think that they need to change that in the main menu. I think they need to change that. When you hit the start new game button, it should say "Are you sure?" before it does that. So you have a little bit of a extra warning. Be right back. All right, I am back. Yeah, this is taking way too long. Yeah. So I think with the direction of this stream and this series, I think we're probably going to limit and cut back to how many times I'm streaming per week. I mean, we're still going to keep the series going because this game is still getting updates, and as long as the game is still getting updates, I think we have a reason to keep streaming. Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Howard. And I looked into Transport Fever 2, so I actually might get that game. It looks pretty interesting. I've seen gameplay before. It's not on sale on PlayStation, but they do offer like a 10-hour trial, so I can download it and try it out and see if I like it or not. But thinking about getting that one as well. But I'd definitely like to have multiple simulators I can maybe stream and have a couple different series going. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I think we're going to cut back to a couple of times a week on this series. I mean, I've been doing 5-hour streams for a while now, and that's a lot. That's pretty constant too. I mean, we only started the series after I hit $1 billion, so just think about all the lost episodes. I would have had if I would have started streaming early before we even did all that. So could have had a lot of different streams, a lot of different episodes. But yeah, I think Transport Fever 2 will be fun. It looks like a lot of fun, man. I enjoy games types like that. It's kind of relaxing. I've kind of burned out on the games that most people play. You know, I've played the Call of Duties, the Grand Theft Autos. Kind of burned out on all that. It's all the same, and or at least to me, it feels all the same. So I kind of have gone away from those games, and that's kind of how I got into this Hypermarket Simulator and some of these other games. So started fresh, give and record it. I could do that, but man, it's so, I don't know. It's just not the same. I think, you know, I've seen, and I'm gonna shout him out because his channel is absolutely amazing, and he RE1 and RE2. Yeah, I absolutely love the Resident Evil games. I beat every single one of them. That's waiting on the new one. So there's quite a few games coming out, and I do want to stream those. I think that Chronos, the Last Dawn, I think it's called. There'll be that one that comes out in September. There's a new Alien game coming out in September. So we have quite a few horror games. There's a Hellraiser game coming out in October. And then, of course, the new Resident Evil game will come out next February. So we do have quite a few different games that I will be streaming and probably doing a series on. But yeah, Roger plays games. He got me back into playing this game and wanted to get me to play it more. But he's restarted his store so many times, and you know, I think he's on like season 5, so it's pretty crazy to get into that, to do that many runs. I don't know if I could restart that much. Yeah, Railway Empire, played that one. Killing shooting games. You hate them? Yeah, they're all the same to me, it seems like. I guess when they first came out and the genre was getting popular, you know, I liked it then. I think it's because it's something new and fresh. But it's, like I said, now it's just all the same, and it's not really maybe my niche anymore. I don't know. So that's what got me into simulator games. Just something more relaxing, and I don't know, just something a little different. So, wow. But the Resident Evil game, I love horror games. Horror games is something that's probably my favorite out of all of them. I did my first playthrough of Alien Isolation earlier this year. Didn't stream it, should have. There's a lot of stuff I should have streamed, didn't stream at all. I should have. But Alien Isolation was an amazing game. It's been out forever, and when it first came out, I tried to play it. I couldn't really get into it. I don't know why, but I'm glad I went back and replayed it, and it's absolutely amazing. The atmosphere of that game is crazy, which got me into other type games with the, with the same kind of feel. So we've been trying to do a lot more horror games, like Visage and Madison, and there's a lot of those out there. So we're really looking forward to more of the horror games coming up. Wow, how are we still having customers run into the stores? That's crazy. But other simulator games that I played, and like I said, that's what makes this game so much better and other sims, because there's just so many bad ones out there that have good intentions, but the gameplay is so bad, or there's just so many bad things with them. Gas station simulator was one that I tried to play for a while. The gameplay was a little janky. Idea was great, it just wasn't executed like it should be. The gameplay needed more refining and retuning. It wanted to be too much. It wanted to be a garage simulator. It wanted to be a gas station simulator, a warehouse. They wanted to do too much for that game. Um, and then, of course, there's other supermarket simulators out there that are just absolutely horrible. The gameplay, you walk around so slow. The logic is so slow. It takes forever to make any money at all. And I don't think their buildings are nowhere near as big as this. You can't do as much. You're kind of limited. So, but there are a lot of amazing simulators as well. I will say that. Lawnmower Simulator is another one. I absolutely love Lawnmower Simulator. To me, that's probably one of the best sims out there in that type. Power Wash Simulator is pretty good as well. It's another one I actually like to play. Those two simulators, I think, are some of the best. Farming Simulator is great as well. I haven't played it since 2019, I think. It's a little more, I don't know, it's not really my style, but yeah, too many sim games best before this. Supermarket Simulator is amazing on PC, and that's one thing I was really wanting. If I had a PC, that's the game I wanted to play forever. And it, that the online aspect, to add that to a game is pretty awesome. It makes it a lot better as well. But PC just has better flexibility on what they can get, the capability of their games. But console, this by far is the best one out there. There's just so much they could add, but it's a small development team, and it's putting a lot on their plate. So, and for the price point, I can't expect $80 worth of content of a $15 game. So, realistically, I have to be able to understand that this, the game is not going to have a billion more things coming to it. But the fact that they're continuing to update the game and so being so active in Discord and just speaks volumes that they really want people to enjoy the game, and they're really passionate about it as well. That's what that says to me. Because there's nothing worse than purchasing a $10 game or even $15 game, and then that's it. There's no updates. The bugs and glitches are just stuck in there, and that's essentially what I've had happen to a lot of games that I've purchased with sim games. They leave it like that. That's it. Final product as is. There's no return, and you just have to live with it. Wow. See, this is just crazy. Yeah. So we might not. I wanted to hit level 145 today, but I don't know if I want to push through another hour to try to get 1,000 XP. I mean, it's taking an hour just to get that much now. I don't know if I want to push through another day. Yeah, it's moving. Our customers are going so slow. But yeah, I think, with this series, we're going to continue to stream this series and continue to keep this series, because there will be more updates. We're just probably going to scale back. I might, until the next update, which I think the developers have done a good job of doing constant updates. They do quality of life improvements pretty weekly, and then I think they do pretty major patches and updates and try to add stuff. It seems like once a month or so. So we might maybe stream this series maybe once or twice a week, and then just wait for the big updates. And then as a new licensor added, we might stream a little more. But yeah. But I think we'll definitely move over in September. I think the next big series I have planned will probably be probably the horror game coming out in a few weeks. So we'll probably do that one. I'm really excited for that one.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
And of course, we do, football as well. College football. I love college football, so we'll probably awesome. All right, take a shower, Howard. But we'll probably do college football. We'll probably start streaming that one more. I started that series, and um, I just need to start streaming it more. I mean, that's one I could probably do for sure that I absolutely love is the college football series. We still have not got the last customer on the store. Absolutely. Golly. I wish we could just throw a smoke grenade or something in here and scare everybody out. This is crazy. Alright, let's go check the dog out. Curious if those sold all out again. 15%. I don't think they did. Wow, people are still buying the dog out. We'll take that. So I think that's probably the best way to go with these dog out. I think we absolutely. I think we absolutely just need to raise the price up on these things. They sell a lot less. We don't have to worry about keeping them stocked too much. And I think that's going to be our strategy going forward on items that we just can't keep stocked up on. Alright. Which we'll probably need to check our inventory and do some reordering because I think we're starting to sell some stuff. We do have 1,000 customers, by the way, so let's see. Have to take these walls down because I can't see behind these shelves. Yeah, we're gonna take these walls down. Look good. I think maybe not this one though. I do not want to put stuff in the trash that I don't mean to. That'll work. Alright, we have nothing. Alright, yeah, this is the one we need to take down here. Because I think they're getting literally stuck. I also can't tell what I need, what I don't, so it sounded like a good idea, but we can't move these walls far enough back to do this. We'll keep it like that though. Let's go check out this side here.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Somebody will probably buy that or restock that. I'm sorry. Yeah, we probably don't have much to stock restocking TVs? I'm not sure. Oh, we're stocking quite a bit, huh? Yeah, now the stalker just rose up. Yeah. So that's another thing with all these customers that come in here, the amount, they do start to freeze up a little bit. Even the stalkers start doing it, so it's not just the customers. It's an asset thing, you know. We're pushing a lot of AI and logic and coding in this game. And, you know, it's handling it as fast as it can, but it can't just go smooth the whole way. She's stuck. Come on, lady. You need to get out the building. Go check out and get out. Taking forever. There we go. So yeah, that works perfectly. So raising the price of these will help us keep this stocked up. I think we're going to run the price up because not everybody's going to buy 100% on these, and that might be the only way to keep them stocked up. All right, everybody move. All right, yeah, everybody's moving so slow. Even the stalker was frozen also. It's moving so slow. So slow. This is going to take a long time. I think we're probably going on. Let's see how long we've been streaming for now. Over an hour. So it's literally taken over an hour for one day. Jeez. That's a lot. Slowly seeing people exit the store and still having more walking in. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a new record for the longest in-game day ever. this is longer than it took me ever. This is the longest day, period. Longest day in the history of days. I think we broke the game. Too much product. We just I think we broke it. Wish there was a fast forward option, kind of like The Sims, where I could just speed up the gameplay and the clock just to make things go a lot faster. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we shall return in the next 10 to 15 minutes. are still sitting here with a billion customers waiting at the registers. Hour and 20 minutes later, guys. Longest, longest day I've ever had in this game. Current to date. This is absolutely nuts. Yeah, we've pushed the limits of this game to the max. I don't think there's much more this game can take of us in our billion-dollar store. Yeah, definitely crazy. Hopefully it gets reworked because so much speed. I'm sure it will. Like I said, if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll still deal with it. I've said about it. Not trying to gain levels at this point or money, so just grind out the day. We just know we need a lot of time just to go through one game, you know. I'm actually thinking about switching over to my low-level store just to show everybody how to grind. Instead of just explaining it, actually showing the XP strategy. I think we might do that this day here. We might just continue the episode and jump into a non-billion-dollar store and then try to show everybody how to grind it out. I think that's what we're going to do. That'll probably be fun too. We'll be able to go through days a lot faster, so entertaining for them. Big bucks. Big bucks. box. Stay there. Ah, come on now. Can't jump as high on the box as we thought. There we go. Now we can't jump off this box. We're stuck. Okay. Can't do that. He's gonna steal my box. No, don't do it. That's ridiculous. There's a lot of people up. He took my box. Alright. Box is good. Please, people, exit the store. We are not that popular. Apparently we are. What is going on here? We got aliens. We have aliens in the store. Well, that's a pretty sight. People, that is. Wow. That is quite interesting. Oh, the game is broke right now. We absolutely broke it. There's a billion people right there inside each other. A lot of feet. Last of the customers are gone. I'm gonna jump on off of this count. I don't think we're gonna end the stream. We'll keep this stream going, and then we'll jump on to another account. Leave, lady. There we go. Ah, it's okay. Leave, 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 leave. So there's gonna be one little straggler customer come in at the last minute. We're gonna have to wait for him to leave too. Yeah. The last customer is in here somewhere. There you go. Ah, I knew it. Yeah, so there's something wrong with this shelf. They always get stuck on this shelf for some reason. In this spot. I'm not sure why. So we're gonna have to move it away from whatever this is going on. And then we'll fix it. Usually fix it. I don't know if it's gonna fix it today though. Might not. Just went through a day for nothing. Please don't do this. Might not have fixed it, unfortunately. I don't know what more we can do. I think we broke it. I'm pretty sure he's stuck, and I don't know what he's stuck on, so that sucks. Not sure what we're gonna do. 'Cause I'm not about to take everything apart just for this one guy. Let's see. Something to do. Something is clipping. He's clipped into, and it looks like this might be part of the issue right here. This wall. Just don't know exactly where it's at. Let's try moving this one out the way too. Come on. Ah, that's so frustrating. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, we're gonna have to go over here. Deconstruct this door. Let's move these out of the way. Yep, that's not it. I don't know. Looks like maybe this one there. Looks like it's proper place. Nope. Oh man. Well, that is gonna be the end of that one because he is not leaving the store. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, let's put things back the way they were and save and jump over to a different account. Do some money grinding. Yeah, it's not even letting him anymore. Let's see. I don't know why this guy won't just go. He's literally not buying anything at all. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Howard. I'm gonna start from level 1. That's all I can think to do. I mean, that's a good idea, and I'll show everybody how to do the money grinding and how I do it because it'll be fast. I mean, we'll run through and we'll just do that, and we'll keep this series the same, and then just even do it on this stream too. We'll just start from level 1 on a new account. I think it'll help better showing everybody how to go from no money to lots of money and high level pretty quick. So let me do do this right here. Let's save the game, and then quit to the main menu, and then I'll jump over to a new account on here. It's going to take 2 to 3 to 5 minutes just to quit the game. Get back to the main menu. Well, got down to the last customer after an hour, and then the customer freezes up, so we couldn't even complete the day. It's kind of frustrating. But, like I said, I just pushed the game too far to the limits, and it just literally can't take any more than what I've already done. But like I said, I don't think this game was meant to be doing what I'm doing. So.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Alright, so let's jump over to a new screen here in a second. Send out a couple messages real quick to this one. Alright, let's switch over real quick to the new account. I think it's going to pause the broadcast. You'll probably still be able to hear the mic